Welcome in, greetings, and welcome back, divine infinite light beings. Namaste to you all. You're just gorgeous and handsome men. I don't know what I gotta find another word for men. Fine, you're fine. It's just fine. Once I knew this fine man, he was so fine. There's a lot of fine men out there, and a lot of gorgeous women as we are. I say. But anyways. That's, somebody from the past, was fine. They was fine, but I'm gonna find somebody in the present that's fine as well too. um, yeah. But anyways, that's a whole different subject. We are we are here in the moment right now because I'm divinely guided by spirit to come and talk to you about something sensitive. Spirit, earth, air, fire, water, ether, drive away all harm, fear, negative energy. Let it not remain in here. Ashe, bring peace to my scarred and sacred space. Ashe, in this very day. Ashe. Gratitude to the spiritual love war team, mine and yours, Ashe, as I invoke them, invite them, and ask them to come in and communion with us in this moment. Ashe, I give much gratitude for the divine protection that hovers over us and allows us to be under their umbrella. Ashe, the unseen umbrella. Ashe, but the very protective umbrella, the umbrella that will never break, snap, rip, tear. That protection, Ashe, cave in, none of that. Powerful umbrella, Ashe, and I give gratitude for that in the moment, Ashe, as I give gratitude for this beautiful day. You hear the mother nature in the background so beautifully. That is a sign that spirit, is vibrant. Spirit is, alive. Spirit is working for us in every moment, Ashe. When these little creatures could be so happy and at peace. Confirmation, y'all heard that horn? Dun, dun. Spirit is here, and I give gratitude for that. Ashe, in this present moment. Ashe, I acknowledge that spirit is here and always is here. Always. Long as you know that spirit is here, spirit is everywhere. Ashe, Ashe, and so I'm here because I just did a reading, right? And in that reading, not a reading, yeah, it was a reading because that's what I did. I read, Ashe, not card reading, but I read out of a book, and this is why I'm here, Ashe. Um, Spirit wanted me to touch bases more on this because it's a lot, it's a lot of special needs children, Ashe, but it's a lot of special needs children that go unattended, Ashe, unattended, and Spirit needs for this to be alchemized. Spirit needs for this to um, come to fruition that these kids do not go unattended anymore. Ashe, it's time to manifest and break the generational curses, manifest new things for the generations. Ashe, and that's why Spirit led me here because, in the last message, the energies were trying to get to me, and it brought forth my dyslexic energy, Ashe. And dyslexic is a spiritual gift, Ashe. You carry a lot of intelligence when you are dyslexic, Ashe, but it's difficult to get out what you want to say, and that is because too, um, being an empath, you draw so many energies, and it's hard to get yours out from the others. I've discovered that within me, and because I can have a lot I want to say, but if it's too many energies in my energy, I can't get out what I want to say. So it makes me stumble. It makes me, speak slowly. It makes me um, seem as if I'm slow, and I'm truly not. I'm very, very intelligent. Or it makes me stumble over a word. You see how I just did that? It makes me stumble over a word. And that is because of all the energies, Ashe. But um, Spirit brought me here because a lot of people be in denial. My stomach, I haven't had my porridge this morning. My porridge, 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 um, porridge. So something about the, the three little bears in the porridge, um, the Goldilocks in the porridge. Somebody likes Goldilocks. I know I like porridge, but does the three little bears have something to do with Goldilocks? Yeah, because the Goldilocks went into the house and ate the bear's porridge. So somebody wants to trespass in your house and get your porridge. Somebody wants what you have. Because Goldilocks was trespassing in that house to take the bear's porridge. She knew she had no business in that house. And somebody knows they have no business in your energy, in your house, at your workplace, wherever, whatever it may be, in your love life, trespassing, trying to get what belongs to you. That's a message and a message and a message. You know how Spirit do it over here. I say, but anyways, Spirit brought me here because a lot of parents be in denial. A lot of parents don't go forth in moving, in their authority as they should to, you know, love on their children. And that is called neglect. Ashe, because I can say that, I talk about real shit over here. I talk about life shit that other people don't want to talk about, that other people don't address. That's why Spirit gave me the authority, because Spirit knew that I was going to not back down to, real life. My son tells me yesterday, "Oh, I seen that message with you in the Hawaii in the water." I said, "That's real life." Understand me. My children are grown. Um, well, the two, yeah, they're grown, but two of them have autism and two of them don't. So they understand, and if the two, if any of them don't understand, I will explain to them, you know, what needs to be understood, because I am a loving parent. Because I didn't get that. You understand me? I didn't get that. And a lot of children don't get that. You understand me? That loving energy, that energy that's going to fight the good fight for the child. And Spirit wants you to be that loving energy that's going to fight the good fight for the child. Had my mother fought the good fight for me, I might have ended up, graduating from high school. I might have ended up going to college. Had she fought the good fight for me, knowing that I had dyslexia. But did it relay that to me? Or did it fight the good fight for me to get the help that was so needed in the time that it was needed? You understand me? I had to struggle, overcoming principalities in the darkness by myself, because she didn't take the time to pour that love and fight that good fight for me. She didn't take the time to be that advocate for me, such as I take the time, the love, the effort, the battle, the war, whatever it takes for my children. And especially in these last 20 years, almost going to be 21 years that I have been fighting for my two autistic children, being the advocate, not being in denial. Because see, when you're in denial, shit don't get done. Shit don't happen for your child. Your child is struggling to understand what the fuck is going on internally. You understand? When shit don't get done, when you're not being that loving energy that you were ordained to be, that energy that had the authority to be that advocate, that protector, you know, of your child. I say it's too many people in denial, Spirit is saying, about their children having disabilities. I say mental, physical, whatever the disability may be. You know, it's too many people in denial. My children's father, I believe that he's still in denial. You know, because if he was not in denial, he would not have left me with two disabled children, being disabled myself. You understand me? If he truly was not in denial, he would have stayed and been the man for these two boys that he should have been. He promised to be. He was ordained to be, but his denial drove him away. Ashe. And so it's a lot of that shit going on. But since, you know, I am who I am, this loving, nurturing energy, very in tuned and tapped into spirit, I took on the energy of knowing that this is what it is, and I gotta do what I gotta do. And I manifested a better life for my children without them having to struggle and wonder why, or question if their mother truly loved them. You understand? You know, showing this is the type of love that you are supposed to receive. Being just like I explained to y'all last week Tuesday, Storytime Tuesday, when I said, you know, I was being that advocate for my son and he got mad. No, I'm going to show the love that I need to show and be the advocate that I need to be, because I was ordained to be that. And this is what Spirit wants you to do too for your children. Spirit does not want you to be in denial, in disillusion. You know, Spirit wants you to be in this energy when it comes to your children, period. But most valuable when it comes to those children that have those gifts. Those are spiritual gifts in different forms. And people don't recognize it to be that. These higher ups know that's what it is. You understand me? But they will make it seem to be something that it's not. You understand me? And so therefore you feel funny about showing some type of love, because I say love because you don't, if you in denial, you don't get the help. So if you're in denial, you're not showing the love. You understand me? It's just broken down simple. I say, yeah, Spirit wants new beginnings, real love for you to pour into your children. Spirit does not want you not pouring this into your children, in this energy of not taking control and loving your children and coming up out of fucking denial. Spirit does not want that for your children, the generation. You understand me? Spirit wants you to get whatever help they need to be got, that needs to be gotten. It needs to be get. You feel me? I say, somebody's feeling me. Whether you're a feminine energy or a masculine energy. And if you are a single parent with a special needs child, I give you all, a single father with a special needs child, I give you all the utmost respect and the props because, we're expected to do it, but they're not expected to do it. You're not expected to do it. So when you take that stand for spirit, I give you the utmost respect and props that you deserve, Ashe, as well as I give it to the women off top, because it's a very trying time to be a single parent, but to be a single mother is even more trying. You understand me? It's even more trying because, a mother is just supposed to be a home nurturer, while the man is supposed to be the provider. So when that connection is split, it's a lot of burdens on both. But mainly, the men don't deal with the children. It's just the mother. That's why I say I do give the man the props, but the mother bears it all. You understand me? Bears it all. It's a lot of men out there that bear it and bear it all and deserve props, but it's an overwhelming amount of women. You understand me? Understand and overstand. Ashe. Spirit. Ashe. And spirit wants, happiness in these homes. Want these children to be happy. Want these children to thrive. And the only way they can thrive is if they are getting proper assistance. Proper assistance is the only way that they're going to be able to thrive and have a healthy adulthood. I had to make my adulthood healthy. You understand me? Because I didn't have this. I had to bring forth this on my own. I did not officially, when I was pregnant, I give my daughter's father props, because he made the effort after my mom traveled away. He made the effort to try to keep me in school. He wanted that for me. He wanted me to have my schooling. He didn't want me to be a dropout teenage mother, because he got his diploma, so he wanted to see that for me. You understand me? But because I was fighting dyslexia and didn't know that's what I was fighting, I couldn't move forward. You understand me? Especially being a single parent, because even though he was there, he was not there. Even though he had good tendance for me to be educated, that's a different story. So I had to come up out of it on my own. You understand me, and overstand me. And when I did that is when I began to start to travel. I couldn't not know where I was going. I could not know where I was going. I had to know where I was going. Well, first it started with, me having to be grown and handle paperwork and figure that shit out on my own. But each time I had to figure it out, Spirit gave it to me, right? And then when I started traveling is when I really start practicing, what I needed to practice to be able to read the way I needed to be able to read, to understand where I need to go, my destination, and I got to get the fuck back home. When I started transporting, I had to really start to learn how to read, and I was in my 20s. Spirit had been carrying me all that way, not knowing how to read because of my disability, but knowing how to read, but not knowing how to read. You understand me? Because of my dyslexic disability. That's a disability. you know, but I overcame, and overstood, you know, to see the light, to see the shine, you know, to be able to understand myself. And this is what brought me here, because in the last message, when I was reading, you know, the spirits wanted me to look stupid, and my disability started to kick in. And then when I was done, I, you know, searched dyslexic, and then you know, seeing that these children have a vision, they're good in their vision, and very intelligent. And see, that's why I say this. I'm going off topic. That's why I say these pharmaceuticals, because before they put me on Plaquenil for my lupus, I had no eye problems. And when they put me on Plaquenil, they did not tell me that Plaquenil makes you blind. It takes away your eyesight. So you treat one thing to damage another. Pay attention how they do you. These doctors knew that when they were giving me this medicine, that it was going to start making me blind, but they failed to tell me. And, you know, me putting trust into doctors, believing what they say, having trust in them, you know, I just took the medicine to now be in bifocals. You understand me? And then the eye doctor gets mad when I don't go to the eye doctor. And I'm like, why do I need to go to the eye doctor so frequently? Every 3 months. Oh, because you're taking Plaquenil. Do you want to go blind? What the fuck would you give it to me for if you know it's going to make me blind? But that's off topic. But anyways, yes, dyslexic children have very good vision and very intelligent. Ashe, it's just a difficult way, a form of them speaking, of us speaking, and getting the words out. And then I was looking at the symptoms, and one of the symptoms was headaches. And you know, I had went to the doctor about 6 months back, right? I went to the doctor 6 months back because I love to read. I have books, many books. I love to read. I love to learn new things. You understand me? Very intelligent. You understand me? And so when I was reading, I would get this very extreme pounding, feeling like my head is going to bust type pressure, right? So I went to the doctor. I made him do an MRI, like something, you know, make sure I'm not having no fucking aneurysm. You feel me? Ashe? And so they did, you know, the MRI. Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. Well, why am I having these headaches? Well, I don't know. You know, they can't tell you the real shit. They can only tell you the false shit. You understand me? They can't tell you the real shit. I told them I get headaches when I read. Confirmation. Confirmation. 1 second. Thank you. And so I told the doctor, and he looking at me like I'm crazy, judging me and shit. I told the doctor, you know, I'm having these headaches because, you know, they just deem me to be so motherfucking crazy. You can deem me to be whatever you want me to be, but I am a very spiritual, psychic, prophetess, evangelist. I am many. I am what I am. Ashe. And so, because I'm gonna have to tell you about that story. And so I'm telling him, I'm getting these, headaches. It's just overwhelming when I'm reading, Ashe. And so when I looked it up this AM about the dyslexia, it says the symptom, and let me get it. Because I love to research. The symptoms include late talking, learning new words slowly, and a delay in learning to read. But it also, symptoms is headaches. Where'd it go? There we go. Headaches. Also common. Also common. Delay in reading ability, headaches, and speech impairment. And sometimes I will get that. Like, it'd be hard for me to speak, but I know what I want to say. But it's like, and then so it makes me like a little off, a little slow. It's like my shit is coming out a little slow, and that's when I'm very overwhelmed. Like, I really want to get the shit out, but you know, it won't come out. And so if your child um is going through this, don't make judgment. Get the help that they need. This is what it is. They need some help. Your child is having a reading learning disability. It could be dyslexic. If your child is having a difficult time forming words, it could be dyslexic. Delay in words. I just read it. Dyslexic. Don't be in denial when it comes to your children. Like my mother was in denial for me. She told me when I was grown. I told her, I found, I realized, something's not right with my reading when we reconnected when we were grown. When I was grown and she came back and reconnected to the family, I let her know, something ain't right with me, and she said, "Oh, I know. You're dyslexic." What? Why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't give me any help? I don't know. And so, me in my heart made sure that I did what I needed to do for mine. Because I didn't want that same energy to be placed upon my children. You understand me? It's a lot of disabled children, special needs. Special needs. It's a special need. It's a special need that you take more time with this child. That's what it is. It's a special need that you take more time with this individual child. You understand me? Spirit says, don't let no child go under the radar of having that special need, having that special attention. Don't walk away from what your child needs. Don't walk away from your child, such as my mother did. She walked away from me when she knew that I had dyslexia. Somebody must have told her, but failed to get the help. She sailed away from getting the help for me. If she can tell me that I had dyslexia when I was grown, when I was in my 30s, she knew. So she knew, and she let me struggle all my life. Mind you, all my life. Mind you, a woman that follows Jesus, keeping me in the darkness. You understand? Come on now, these messages are synchronicity. They synchronicity. But I had to manifest for myself. I had to bring me up out of that darkness. I had to learn how to get around. I had to learn how to handle my business. I had to learn how to, make a way for my children. And that required me to be able to read. And, so don't go back and forth being in conflict about is she, is he, is she, is he, is she, is he, is something wrong with them? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Don't do that. If Spirit told you it's something wrong, get that special divided attention that child needs. Don't neglect your child. Don't be a glutton to your child. You understand me? The candle is over here talking. The candle's talking right now. So that is spirit with confirmation. Ashe, be very grounded for your child. Make sure that your child is able to be grounded for themselves. You understand? Ashe? Yeah. Because if you don't, you're going to face some type of judgment. Ashe? You're going to face some type of judgment. This is my mother. She's going to have to face some type of judgment because she knew that I was what I was, and she failed to relay that to me. She failed to get me any type of help. Confirmation, I didn't receive any type of help, and I was struggling from kindergarten. Stop fucking playing with me. The day she put me in school is the day I started struggling with that shit. You understand me? Yeah. I was going to say, even when she used to take us to the library, and I don't know, maybe that's why she took to my sister. You understand me? And that was the next message. She took to my sister because my sister is very book smart. She's a teacher. But I'm a teacher as well. You understand me? But she took to my sister because she's seen that in her, So she poured those books, and she, that's why she used to take us to the library for my sister, because my sister was a bookworm. I mean, book. When I was, like I said, when I was growing up, I didn't care for a book because of the issues that I had with books. Yeah, I love them magazines, and I ripped them pictures out them magazines and post them on my wall, but I didn't read the articles because I couldn't. I couldn't join the book club because I couldn't. Not because I didn't want to. I couldn't stand up and read in front of the class because I couldn't. Not because I didn't want to. And this is where I get my justification, because I can now. I want to and I can. And this is what Spirit wants for your children, to be able to overcome that with your help, not alone. With your help, not alone, but with your help. So all of y'all that is in denial need to fucking come up out of denial for your child. Ashe, and I'm not going to stay too much longer on this, Ashe, because Spirit got other messages, Ashe, but you need to plan whatever you need to plan to get it right for your child. You understand me? If you got to go and tell that school, oh, you need to test my child. I think my child needs an IEP. I think my child needs this test, that test, and this test. And let them give your child these tests. And then hear the determination. And you make sure you documenting whatever you feel like is not normal for a child. Whatever your child is doing that you feel like is not a normal routine or normal something that a child would do, then you make sure that you document You keep, because they gonna want to know everything. They still asking me. My fucking son is 21, almost 21 years old, and they still asking me, when did he start to walk? When did he start to crawl? And if your children are doing this shit late, you know something's wrong. Don't be in denial, because you know a baby start crawling around 6, 7, 8 months. Stop playing with me. Baby walking at 9 months. Stop playing with me. Baby goo gaga 4, 5 months. Don't play with me. So if your children are not doing this, stop being in denial and get your child that special attention, the individual divided attention that they have, because Spirit has placed a lot with 35 on the clock, placed a lot of that in this world, in this day, in this time. Spirit planned it because Spirit was tired of the children being overlooked. Back in the day, the shit was kept a secret, put in a closet. And now you still want to keep it a secret and act like it's not there. Stop it. Spirit says stop it. Because it's many avenues for these children to get help. You understand me? Many avenues, different resources, this, that, and the other. And you know who's utilizing them? The people in the higher up that has the money, because they're not going to be in denial about what their children need. In a minute. What the fuck? Excuse me for that. That's my son coming in here to greet me for the morning, telling me I'm being. He came in here to tell me that I'm littering. I left this around the house, a little roach. I said, that wasn't mine. He said, you're the only one. But anyway, Spirit wants you to make sure that you give these kids an opportunity. You understand? You make plans to make sure that your kids have an opportunity. I don't give a fuck if they're special need or not. I shouldn't have been under the radar. I shouldn't have been overlooked because my mother was in denial about my situation. You understand me? I don't fault her. I don't blame her. I still love her. From a distance, though. That's all I can do, because that's all she will accept. Our relationship is not strained because of me. Our relationship is strained because that's how she wants it to be. Ashe, Tauruses are very bullheaded, and if you go against their grain, they not fucking with you. So once I went against her grain and stood up in the truth of Spirit, she stopped fucking with me. Ashe, but then new shit came for me. So But anyways, yes, Ashe, man or woman, because we got king and queen, need to prepare. Need to keep a stable ground. Prepare and keep a stable ground for your child. Ashe, your special needs child. I seen this one man they don't need to be unhappy. You understand me? They don't need to be unhappy. I seen this one man on YouTube with his special needs child, and he just, he warms my heart because, he warms my heart. Yeah. And so I'm going to end it there. If these messages don't resonate with you, don't take them. But if they do resonate with you, or someone who is going through this situation, share this. And I don't never say share. Share this, because it's very important that we start to change the world and make these special needs kids a part of our world. Don't outcast them. Don't make them look different. I felt outcasted my whole life because I couldn't get in the groove of school. And that is because I had dyslexia. I wanted to be just like I felt like somebody was just standing here. I wanted to be just like all the rest, but I couldn't. So therefore I was outcasted. You understand me? It's difficult when you want to do something but you can't, and then you're not getting the help or even the acknowledgement of that's what is the problem. Ashe, so that's why I pour into my children. Pour. I overpour. I overpour that it gets tiring to them. But I'm not going to stop overpouring because no one ever poured into me. Not my mother, not my father. No one ever poured into me. I had to pour into myself. Spirit poured into me. Spirit brought me out that darkness. You understand me? Not my parents. They just signed the contract to bring me here. And I understand that. You know, they were the flesh to get me here. And I understand that. And I don't fault them for that. I love them for that. I give them gratitude for that. Because my mom could have aborted me. You know, so I give them gratitude for that. And so, yeah, I'm a overcomer. I'm a wounded warrior, but I still stand strong. I still stand resilient. I still stand, radiant. You understand me? In my authentic energy. Ashe. And so if the messages don't resonate with you, leave them here. It's very timeless, sensitive message. Ashe. And so I'm sending my love to you in this very day. Ashe. And may the peace be in you as it is within me. Ashe. Claim it. Live it. Breathe it. Taste it. Feel it. Accept it. Ashe. 444 on the clock. We are divinely protected. Archangel Michael is with us. Ashe. Ashe.